Welcome to my podcast. Second guest this time is Jessica Gresty. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Amanda. Delighted to be here.
Thank you so much for joining. Did I pronounce your name right?
You did actually. Surprisingly, you did. Most people don't. Everyone calls Gresty or Gresty. It's Gresty, Jessica
Yes.
Gresty. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it right.
Yeah.
You got it right. I
Really beautiful name.
thank you very
And
much.
you're beautiful.
Oh, so are you. Thank you so much.
I just started following you, but for everyone that don't know you, just tell
A little bit about
our,
myself,
yeah,
is
a
it?
little bit about yourself or much.
Right. Well, I'm a health and fitness coach, as you know. I work online solely. Vegan. So I try, I suppose, to promote the vegan way, the plant-based way. But I do cater for non-vegans as well. Yeah, it's all about, I suppose, embracing the healthy, fit life.
Yeah,
Is that, is
that's
that what you
really
want to do?
nice. And you you inspire a lot of people. And
I hope so.
how long have you been sharing at this account and stuff?
Uh, how long have I been training for? Is it?
Yeah, and like when did you start your account? You have like a
I
big profile.
I probably started. Would it be 6 years ago, maybe? Obviously it started really slow, and I started just posting my progress pictures in the gym for myself, really motivation, and then kind of like documenting my journey, and then kind of just picked up momentum and just started to grow. People were kind of interested in seeing how the muscle grew, the body fat dropped, and how I suppose I learned more about the fitness industry as I went along, and kind of became a professional, I guess, in the industry.
That's amazing, and yeah, you got a lot of work, and now you inspire like thousands persons, and that's really nice for
Yeah.
you to share your story. And yeah,
Yes.
I was going to like chat and ask you a thousand questions, but I asked my followers
Yeah.
for questions, and if it's okay, I just make a whole episode of the questions.
Absolutely. You go for it.
Perfect. They will be so happy. Yeah, the first question you started a bit, but like tell about your transformation and how did you get in fitness?
So I was an athlete in school, in athletics. I did the hurdles and relay and sprints. And then I fell into an injury, and I couldn't run anymore for a while. And then my brother was into bodybuilding and fitness and rugby. So he said, listen, let me train you and see if we can build up your strength around your knees and see if we can get you back on the field. And I just got hooked in bodybuilding, and I just never looked back. And then it just kind of built momentum from there. I started to see results, and I got hooked on the results, and I just wanted more and more and more. And yeah, just fell in love with it, never looked back.
Yeah, so you're a bit like addicted.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, it's a healthy addiction.
And is it only bodybuilding right now or any gymnastics?
So I used to do some gymnastics, but not a lot. I don't really anymore. I wish I did. I think it could benefit me some ways in bodybuilding. I think bodybuilding can make you a little bit less flexible, less limber. So I probably should delve into it a little bit more, maybe in the near future.
Yeah, but
Body.
you don't compete? You don't compete anything?
I was actually prepping last year before COVID happened.
Oh yeah.
Supposed to step on stage. Hopefully, hoping to get my pro card. But it didn't happen. Obviously, the show was cancelled. So I'm hoping maybe 2021, if not 2022. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So you're keeping you in good shape and
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Gyms are closed, so ideally, if I had access to the gym, I could build more muscle. But at the moment, it's kind of just making the most of what I have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was actually one question, like how has it affect you and your training and or
Um,
and yourself?
you have a choice. So you make the most of what you have access to, and do all you can do, or you give up. And I decided not to give up. I was going to just accept my new surroundings and get creative, and try enjoy the new way of training for now.
Yeah, that's a really good mindset.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be positive. If you want to progress, you have to be positive.
So what kind of do you do your own training? What kind of training is now at home?
Yeah, I do my own training. So pretty basic stuff. I have some plates. I have an Olympic bar, a bench, and some dumbbells, bands, cables. Limited stuff, but you can do so much. If you just think outside the box, you could do so much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If everybody will just
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
is like, it feels like forever this time, but actually it's just a little time forever. How is your diet right now, and how has it changed through the years? How did you start to
when I started building, I wasn't vegan. So that happened, I think it was 4 years ago, and it changed dramatically overnight, obviously. So I lost loads of weight when I first went vegan. Yeah, and then I put on weight because I was like, I can't keep losing weight because I'm going to lose all the muscle I worked hard for. So it was like, I'm just going to add peanut butter and fats to everything. Then I put on a little bit too much weight, more than I would have liked. And then I found the happy balance. So right now, I think I found my happy balance. I'm happy. Maybe a little bit leaner, I think I'd like to get, but I think I'm pretty happy with where I'm at.
Has it affected you anything more into body? Like, do you build a lot of muscles, and or does it affect your training and
being vegan?
Body? Yeah.
I found I recovered a lot quicker. So you're eating
eat a lot of protein, sorry.
Yeah, so you're eating a lot more anti-inflammatories generally if you're vegan, if you're focused on a whole foods plant-based diet. So your body recovers quicker. Generally, that's my experience anyway. So I find I can train with more frequency and more intensity. So I think my training has actually improved since going vegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any other health benefits?
I notice I sleep less, which is so strange. I've never been a sleeper anyway, but I sleep less. I wake up earlier and go to bed later, and I feel fine. And it's just automatic. I hardly ever need to set alarms. It just happens.
So you have like energy?
Yeah, energy, just more energy, but I sleep better. I get into like a deeper sleep quicker. It's so strange. Everyone has a different experience though.
And for how long have you been vegan now?
I think it's 4 years. Yeah, I think it's 4 years now. Yeah, in around 3 or 4 years.
Do you miss it sometimes? Going back to
the only thing I is a cheese board. Just I used to love all the different cheeses, but totally happy about them. Yeah, like
you have a lot of choices.
Choices, but they're not the same. Not really.
Yeah, that's true. When you're used to something, then nothing tastes the same. Yeah. Oh, so much comments just about your look and how beautiful you are. So.
Thank you very much. You're gorgeous. Wow. I'm getting emails.
Oh, thank you, but this is not an episode of me.
But you are.
How many calories do you personally need to maintain your physique?
So I don't track calories and I don't track macros, but I have estimated where I was in and around out of curiosity and because so many people ask. And right now it seems to be averaging at about 2,000 and a half calories a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you probably get these questions a lot.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah. You never get tired?
Oh, the same questions. I mean, you have to have patience. It's the industry you're in. New people coming and going all the time. You have to,
How often do you train, and do you keep tracking your steps?
So at the moment I'm training 5 days a week, and I do track my steps just to make sure I'm moving enough because we're in lockdown, and I'm not moving enough if I don't track. I just have a conscious effort to keep moving. So I aim for about 12,000 steps a day, 12,000 to 15,000 steps, and that's about 6 days a week.
Are you allowed to move?
You're allowed a 5 km radius.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can move. So it's a matter of just kind of circling your area.
Any stores open or?
um, the only thing that's open are chemists, supermarkets, phone shops, and that's kind of it.
Oh, that's really bad.
It's so boring.
Yeah. Has it been up for a long time or suddenly?
Well, this is level 5, so this is the hardest lockdown that we're going to see,
Oh,
and it's been like this since the end of December.
yeah.
So, and it's they're saying now, I think till end of March, like this, end of March, early April, I think they're saying. So, and there's a long time to go.
Are you meeting anyone or just being alone?
We're about to have one person in our social bubble, and that's my sister. My sister's
Oh.
also.
So that's important with family. So
Yeah, that's it. So that's it. No socializing either.
that was one question I was going to ask you about your sister and the beautiful necklace. How?
Oh my God, so
Tell me stories
talented.
about them.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
Oh, I love her stuff. She makes me jewelry all the time. I'm so lucky.
Does she sell it? They're so beautiful.
So at the moment, she's practicing different designs, and she gives them to me and see what I think, and then I get her some feedback actually from my Instagram and see what people think and what they want, and she's going to start selling it. Yes.
How has like 2020 affected you, and what happened?
2020. Has 2020 affected me?
Yeah.
Like the lockdown,
Yeah.
Sorry. Like physique wise, yeah, I had a lot more muscle at the start of last year than I do this year. Gym's closed, nothing I can do about it. I'm just making the most of what I can, making the most of the circumstances. I can't lift as heavy as at home as I would in the gym because I have machines to assist me and ensure that it's safe and reduce risk.
Every day that positive.
Yeah, you have to be. I mean, not every day, but I have my bad days, but like everyone, I suppose. But yeah, just I have to stay motivated. Keep going for more.
What does your future look like? You're competing.
Yeah,
it's all about that.
Competing future. Yeah, so there's competitions in there. I'll always be part of the fitness industry one way or the other, however that evolves. I have a couple of recipe books ready to go, but I'm putting them on hold for now because I'm focused on a couple of other things. But yeah, vegan recipe book to help people live a healthy lifestyle and kind of transition into the vegan diet. And because that's the problem with most people, they don't know where to start.
Yeah, and any like traveling?
Oh, well, COVID, I don't know.
What is the first thing you will do when this ends?
I want to go to Italy. I wanted to go to Italy. I haven't been in a few years. I used to go every summer. Yeah, definitely Italy. I mean, Italy. I love Portugal. I'd like to go back to South America. And then, yeah. I mean, I'm happy if there's sun and there's beach and there's gyms. I'm happy. I don't care what it is.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I miss the most, like the sun. I was always going on the winter time to some sunny place, and now it's just. Yeah. I live in Finland and we're so cold, and oh my god, just freezing all the time.
Yeah, I've never been to Finland, but I've heard beautiful.
Well, you're welcome anytime. When?
Oh, thank you. Although right now Ireland isn't much fun with lockdown. Wait till it's all back to normal.
Well, I heard the people are so warm and heartful and funny.
They're warm and they're friendly and everyone wants to help you.
What is your favorite cheat meal? Do you have any?
Okay, I love yeah, just pizza. Oh my god, you can't go wrong with some vegan cheese, some basil, maybe chili, and crushed. This is so weird. Crushed salted pistachios.
Oh my god.
Nuts. I love it. It tastes so good. Trust me. Try it. So good. Pizza.
I'm actually like a really meat person, but I got inspired about you and your like recipes on Instagram.
Yeah, I used to love meat too, so people can change, people could definitely change.
We'll see what happened after this.
Yes,
tomorrow. Yeah, are you dating?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm single. but that doesn't mean I'm not looking. When the time is right and when the right person comes along, definitely. But it's difficult. I think when you're a fitness girl, it's more difficult for sure, because I think, you know, your options are more limited, I guess. I mean, I'm not fussy, but I think guys either don't like it or they're intimidated by it.
How is it popular in Ireland to lift weights as a woman?
It's getting more popular, but not so much.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
So how are people? Do you get a lot of comments about your muscles as a woman?
Yeah, I do. They're not always nice comments. I mean, even if you're sitting in, if I'm sitting in a restaurant sometimes and not wearing any sleeves, there can be comments even.
Or in the beach.
Yeah, at the beach as well. Or yeah, there can be comments, and they're not always nice comments. But you know, tough skin. I don't really care.
So you're just quiet, or how do you?
I don't really react. I'm happy with how I am, and I'd never be rude or say anything about anyone's appearance. Would never comment. Their problem, not mine.
Yeah. I've been through exactly the same, and you sometimes you get sad and you just want to tell, like, you don't get. I can like get how people can just come and say anything like
it's so
bad
rude,
about. Yeah, I don't go to like someone that I think is not that good looking and comment. They're like, everybody looks different, and that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes the world go round, and that's what makes the world interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all different.
But I see you get a lot of like positive comments also.
I get
how beautiful.
Yeah, positive, but there's definitely some negative.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the case. If you're in any way, you're going to get some negativity.
True. What's your favorite song, and what do you listen to when you work out?
I don't have a favorite song, but I love Eminem. I love classical music. I know, and I love you know, like dance music. You know, like music as well. It just depends on my mood. Yeah, but I love Eminem. I think you get a really good a buzz from listening to Eminem when you're about to work out.
Yeah, so you always have your headphones on, or?
Always. I can't train in silence.
Especially home, you get so distracted.
It's boring. You need something.
Yeah. Without the sun and the energy, so. What's your height and weight?
Okay, so I'm 5'7", and I'm about between 57 and 58 kg.
Okay,
so
and
I think I'm lighter than I look, but I'm pretty light.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Have you been that for a long time, or always?
No, I was heavier in December. I think my starting weight was about 59 kg, and I cut back a little bit. I dropped a little bit of body fat. I want to drop a little bit more, so I'll probably stop at 56, 57, and then I'll be happy.
Yeah. The same person asked if what motivates you, like
what motivates you? Really, I'm really intrigued by what the body can do, and as pushing it to its limits and seeing what it can achieve. And also being vegan, I really like to prove people wrong, and people say that vegans can't be strong or fit, and I just love proving people wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I've always been involved in fitness ever since I was a little girl, like always involved in sports. So I was always going to do something that revolved around sport or challenging myself. And bodybuilding kind of does both those things. And I'm quite passionate about helping people the way and showing people how fitness can enrich their lives as it did mine. And I get a great kick out of it, you know, seeing how it can turn people's whole lives around.